Yo, Big Dog back in the building. Yeah, you done know the settings, right? First off, I want to say to my fellow gooners, my fellow gunners, brothers, we need to calm down. Yeah, we need to calm down. Listen, you know what? I swear we owe an apology to Berta. First and foremost, yeah, we need to just pay our respects and our dues to Berta because you know what? Like I think we have PTSD from all the previous stuff that's gone on that we was panicking. We was all over the place, yeah. We was all over the shop, like arguing in forums, man, them crashing out on the net, yeah. And listen, fair play to Berta. When we was all going nuts, their man was in control. They were in control. They knew what they were doing, yeah. And I get it. Liverpool made moves early. Man City made moves early, and we doubted our new sporting director. We didn't know what he was capable of doing and what he had in his locker. But what he's shown us over this transfer window is that they fully have everything under control. And the way that he's dealing with these deals and dealing with the business, I'm not even worried anymore. Like news is broke that Gokrez is on the verge of collapsing, and I just feel that that's me. Like you know what I mean? I just feel that's just fake news. Sporting are trying to rinse this deal for whatever they can get, and you know what? I trust Berta's gonna get that deal over the line. Like I'm waiting within the next few days for a here we go on Gokrez. But let's just have it right. Like at the start of this transfer window, with Liverpool making these moves, getting Frimpong in early works and all of that, spending big money, the business that we've been able to do in when it was time to do business. You get what I mean? I feel like we've made some great additions to the squad. I know Madueke was a controversial signing for everyone, but now the dust has settled and I've calmed down, it makes sense. Yeah, whether you agree with me or not, it makes sense. We need reinforcement on that right side, so it makes sense. Zubamendi makes sense. Masquera, the defender, bringing him in, young talent. Yeah, gonna learn from the two OGs in Saliba and Gabriel, who ain't even OGs. They're still young within their own right, but him wanting to come to us says a lot, yeah, about how he wants to learn and build and develop under two great centre backs, yeah. Also, Kepa, great business, 5 mil for a standing keeper. Like everyone, I feel like, and now reports of Eze. You know what I mean? Looking like he wasn't involved in the Millwall friendly for Crystal Palace. Wasn't involved in all the advertisement promotions and stuff for the new kit and the new season. Looking like he's on his way out of Crystal Palace, and hopefully he lands at the carpet, and that would be a great addition. Does it worry me that that might be the end of it? Maybe. Reports coming out today that Liverpool have approached Newcastle for Isak, a deal which I feel is going to be hard to get over the line because Newcastle giving away their prized asset at a stage when they're going to need him the most, especially going into Champions League, would be silly for them to do, to then have to replace him with prospects like in Etikete. So I get it, like it's worrying, but I trust that we are going to do the right business. And a lot of people always saying that if you chuck a striker into the mix of what we have already, then Arsenal will become flying. So I am not panicking, and I feel like the rest of our fan base just need to chill the fuck out. Relax, chill out. So much more in the window left to do, so much business to be done. And you know what? The icing on the cake, if we can announce these deals that are like virtually like at the end process of being completed, and then on top of that, we was to then just add a Rodrigo in there. It would be the best window we've probably had in a long time since Sanchez, if you ask me. Like, so I feel we really need to pay our respects to Berta because the way he's just gone about things, relaxed, calm. And you know what? Amongst all the noise that's been going on, we've not heard anything from Arsenal. We've not heard any panicking. We've not heard any, shaky business. They've just gone about their business so right and making sure that they stand firm and stand their ground, especially in this Gokrez deal. And now Sporting now shuffling again for more bread. Understandable. Like now when you see the details and everything that's coming out about, having to pay Coventry City 10%, having to, make up for the 10% that they had to pay to get Brighton out of the deal and all of this other stuff, it makes sense them trying to squeeze their best prize asset for the most money possible. I get it, but I just feel at this stage Arsenal won't walk away, especially with Gyökeres laying it down that he wants to come to Arsenal. Like right now, the way my man's got me so gassed right now, like the way he's talking, the way he's moving, the way that him and his agent are doing whatever it takes to come to the Emirates, yeah, and come and join us. And it's like that for me is dope. We haven't had a player like that for a minute that is like throwing it down, like to say, listen, I want this. Like, I'm coming for this. I don't care. I'm on smoke. I don't business about nothing. Like, my man's talking about revenge and all that. Don't gas me up. Listen, Man United on the opening day of the season, yeah, if they don't get any business done, Kunna's not cutting it. That squad and what they've been doing and how they've been playing ain't cutting it against us on the opening day of the season. So they better pray for a miracle in the transfer window, because they come rolling up to Old Trafford with that squad and we throw Gyökeres in the mix with Madueke and maybe even Eze by then. It's going to be a long, long day for them, man. A long afternoon. You get me? That Sunday, we're going to have to pray for them literally on a Sunday, the day of rest. You get me? The day of God. We might have to say some prayers for them, man, because it's going to be peak for them. So listen, everyone, just take time, relax, let Berta cook. Let my man cook, because he's cooking right now. Also, we get rid of a few players. I could see certain more things happening later down in the window. So we just need to take time, chill, relax, and just let it all play out the way it's meant to play out. You get what I'm saying? So my message to everyone is just calm down now. Chill. Chill. But it's looking like a good window so far. Like, I can't lie, I was one of those. I was one of those early on in the window that was panicking. As soon as the window opened, I expected things to move fast. And that's not football. That's not how it works. Certain deals are complicated. Certain deals take time to get over the line, as we see, especially the striker situation. And you know what? Everything plays out the way it's meant to play out. Šeško clearly didn't have the bottle to step up to the plate to do what it does to make the move happen to come to us. Gyökeres has shown that he's committed to the cause. He believes in the project and wants to come. And on top of that, he's bringing a villain arc with him as well, which we're already hated. So if we get a striker that's already happy to play the villain and be the bad guy and do what it takes to drag this team and carry this team on his back, I'm all for it. I'm all for it, and I'm all for Arsenal doing whatever it takes, taking as long as is needed to make sure that deal is done. My frustration and my worry is that maybe we might get to a point where we get frustrated and pull the plug on it. But then pulling the plug on it now and then maybe looking at other options as to what's out there, I don't know. Yeah, you never know. We may consider Isak if Isak is gettable, but everything is leaning towards him wanting to go Liverpool. Then you've got the Ollie Watkins now coming out below 100 mil. I'd be so angry if they paid 100 mil to get Ollie Watkins in, because when you think about Ollie Watkins, yeah, no disrespect to the player, I know he'll come in and probably bag goals in this side, because what we've noticed from this team is that it just needs a goal scorer. You need someone that can put the ball in the back of the net. And if we've done it with Moreno, and we've also been able to do it with Havertz, imagine what Arteta could do with an actual striker. But my thing is that the way Gyökeres is talking and the way that he's moving, he's showing me that in the games, the Man Cities, the Liverpools at Anfield, the big games in the Champions League, he's willing to make the difference. And that's the difference that I think is what separates the two between Ollie Watkins and Gyökeres for me, is that I just don't feel that Ollie Watkins has what it takes to step up in the big games to make the difference, to be that guy. Maybe he could prove me wrong, but I don't want to take that chance. And I'm happy to let Arsenal do what it needs to be done to make sure they secure the right players. So right now I'm at a stage now where I'm very much relaxed. They have given me confidence that they know what they're doing, and I'm gonna let them crack on. And I'll see them at the fucking first game of the season. Yeah? Alright. So, boom. Quick one. You done know, in and out. People them, take time, let the them cook. Yeah, and then let Arteta cook with the team and we see what we're doing this season. But I feel like even Liverpool making that move for Isak, yes, it was always on the cards, and yes, people was always linking him. But maybe, yeah, they might have felt like with work, some of the business that they've done early, shown strength. And I feel like, yes. But when you look at what Arsenal's doing and what they're capable of doing, it's making teams having to react to that and respond. Maybe they might have thought they could go and get Mateta, like they were linked with Mateta yesterday, and which I think Mateta would be a great addition to Liverpool. I think a fantastic player. Like I thought that's the kind of player that I thought Man United would have been looking at and going for in terms of a striker. Even if we was linked with Mateta, I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad at that. Mateta, Wissa, Premier League proven players that in better teams most probably have another gear to go up. So, but I feel like now Liverpool probably looked at this and said, "No. We got up the ante again, spend big again, do what needs to be done." So, yeah, man, it's going to be an interesting season. I'm looking forward to it. I just can't wait. I can't wait for the season to kick off. I can't wait to be talking to you guys a month from now, having made some more signings and seeing where the team is at and getting into pre-season. Emirates Cup. We got a game against Villarreal. I might have to be there, especially if Gokrez is going to be there. I might have to go and see what my team is doing early doors. Listen, tell me what you think, how you feel about how Arsenal have gone about their business in this transfer window. Drop a comment in. Let me see. Let's all talk about it. Let's get busy. Let me know how the general, and not even just Arsenal fans, rival fans. Let me know how you lot feel about how Arsenal's gone about their business in this transfer window, yeah? And we can discuss it. You don't know, quick one, like I said, in and out. Everyone, please make sure you like, subscribe, share, show your friend to show a friend. You get me? Let's get the page popping. You done know, big dog, and I'm out, and I'll see you soon.